This is Deepak from Algoways, and so today I am doing this particular video after a long time, and the reason for that is we have had two really tough months, tough I can say, or we can say lots of ups and downs. 1 month of June was having election results. Second month, that is July, was having budget. So things have not gone as per the plan. So I thought of reviewing the things and sharing with our mates. So what we will do. Let me just share the agenda. We will discuss these points like how has been the July performance of NSC as well as MCX. Review of strategies. We will go strategy by strategy, and if there are any changes, reasons for those changes, and then what are the changes, everything will be discussed. Then we will also discuss about the risk reward and the MDD of the portfolio. We will not go individually on the risk reward on the strategy wise, because primarily we prefer to trade on a portfolio of strategies for better diversification. Also, I have created a basket strategy wherein it will have mix of logics, and this will be put on testing for a couple of months or 1 month and see the results, and then we will go ahead live on this. And we'll touch upon the supplementary strategies also, which are not the mainstream marketplace strategies. There are certain strategies which we do late in the day or even full days on a strategy, which of course there is no charges, they are given free of any profit sharing. So let's go one by one. So we will go to strategy list first. The important point is there are certain changes, and the reason for the changes are as follows. We have seen that there are certain strategies which has not performed or underperformed for the consecutive 3 months or last 3 months. Let us take example of AW104 has not done as well as it should have been. Let me just increase this font a bit so that we are clear. Same way, there is a strategy AW103. It's a very good strategy, but it has suffered because of the heavy spikes. So this strategy will go because of heavy spikes. So it becomes very tough to predict the spikes. So we cannot rely on such strategy which has its proneness to the spikes whenever they happen. Similarly, there are other strategy also like AW121. Okay, of course it was new. And then there is a strategy AW107 also. It has also not performed as per the expectation. But this strategy we are not making any changes because this is the oldest strategies of our portfolio, almost since beginning from 2020 or so. So we'll give another 1 month without making any change in the logic, and let us see whether it is just a drawdown period or something major wrong has gone with the strategy. So AW101, there is no change. It will be a Nifty plus Bank Nifty strategy. It may take either Nifty, Bank Nifty or both on a particular day. The margin requirement is 1.80. Margin is less because the margin of Nifty has been reduced, and the stop loss is 2000. The stop loss of each and every strategy has been mentioned against each. This also. Okay. And AW102. See, this strategy we started around 4 months back or 3 months back. It ran well in May, and then again this June and July because of these two big events. We have not run this strategy or maybe partially run and exited So now this month it will take the entry maybe on Monday or Tuesday, and it's a low margin strategy and Nifty monthly, so the number of trades, expenses are very less. So this is worth having in the portfolio since the margin is less. People who have less margin also can do this positional strategy. AW103, as I told, the reason for change is, so what we will do in this strategy, that the strategy will be trading 0 DTE and 1 DTE index. Like for example on Friday, yesterday, it traded 0 DTE means Sensex and 1 DTE means mid cap Nifty. We could do bank X also, but we did mid cap Nifty. Like this on Wednesday, it will trade 0 DTE bank Nifty and 1 DTE Nifty. That way, one lot of 0 DTE and 1 DTE. And the result of this strategy, result means backtest results and offline testing I have done substantially. It's pretty good. And yesterday we have gone live with this strategy. So this will be replaced by this 0 DTE and 1 DTE strategy. Let me just share the backtest of this. If we can see this, this is the backtest. Okay, margin is 2.2 lakhs odd, and this is 1 year backtest. The reason for 1 year, because Stockmark also does not have data of newer indexes like Bank X, Sensex, more than 6 months or 8 months, like Bank X or Sensex. Sensex is I think from 18th August and Bank X is from 4th December. So we cannot have backtest for more than 1 year in this case. So you can see win ratio is quite good, 165 days against loss of 71 days. So 70% win ratio, which is very good actually. And the maximum drawdown is MDD also is very less, minus 11k. That comes to around 5% over a period of 1 year backtesting. And the recovery from MDD also is quite fast, 8 days maximum it takes, and the return to MDD ratio is 23, which is very good. If you see the winning streak and the losing streak, 16 winning streaks to 5 losing streaks, again is very good. Generally all day strategies, they have like 10 to 5 or 11 to 5, but this has like 16 days winning streaks and 5 days winning streak and 5 days of losing streak, which is again very good. It is saying total strategy is 5 because of the 5 index we are trading in this strategy. So it looks very good. And yesterday we have done online live auto on this strategy, and as expected it was good. So we have done it on 50 lots, 20 lots, 20x, and the return was 1.37%, that is 49k on 20x, which is 36 lakhs. So let us hope it performs consistently in going forward as well. So 103 will be replaced from Monday by this strategy, because we are adding in the strategy the BFO scripts as well. So it makes important and we have to deploy the strategy again. We have to archive the existing, because existing has only NFO, and if we have added in the strategy the BFO other segment, so we have to like archive and redeploy it. So that is one thing. AW104 was a bank Nifty 1 lot strategy, again low margin strategy, 1 lakh odd. It was doing good, but it has not done as good as it should do. So it again will be replaced by a strategy which we have been running for quite long time, which is again an expiry strategy. So this also will have to be archived and redeployed, because BF4 segments also will enter into it. 105 we are not doing any major changes, but till now it was trading only Nifty, Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty. That is 3 scripts in 2.5 lakhs margin. I have tested the strategy on all the 6 indices. That is Mid Cap Nifty, Bank X, Fin Nifty, Bank Nifty, Nifty and Sensex. And the results has been very good. Now one can say that for trading 6 index, we will need around 6 to 7 lakhs margin. No. What we have done in this, that at any point of time, only 3 index will be in open position. Like we got Nifty, Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty entries. So there will not be any fourth entry of Bank X or other indices unless one of the existing trade closes, like Nifty trade closes, and some other index conditions are satisfied, then it may enter. So at any point of time, the number of index which has open position will be only limited to 3. The strategy has been, I have done this testing of this strategy in one account online, and the result is slightly better than existing ones. And in addition to the change of or increase of indices, there has been another change in this, that I have done the continuous trailing of MTM. Like if Nifty goes into profit by 500 rupees or 200 rupees, the stop loss shifts by 200 rupees continuously. Continuous shifting of individual indices was not possible in TradePro, so it has been done through a Python batch embedment in the strategy. Just to show you how it has performed, I have back tested this, but not back tested, forward tested. 105B I called it. So if you can see here, it has Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty, yesterday's result, Bank X, Fin Nifty. Okay. Issue adult for yesterday also. It has Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty, Fin Nifty, Bank X and Bank Nifty. But don't go by number of 5 indices trade, because at any point of time only 3 would have been opened. So this performance has been good. Like I deployed this on 9th July. So we are nearing around 25 days now. So 19,000 it has given. So that is the reason for our changes. So the third reason, better alternatives or improvement, you can say, in the existing strategy. So that is the reason for making changes in 105. 106, no change. 106 is again an expiry strategy. 107, as I mentioned, it has not performed well, but we will give some more space to the strategy. 111 is okay, fine, decent. 113, expiry strategy, again it will also remain same. 117 has undergone few changes in last some time. Performance has not been at par. So now this strategy will run on Mid Cap Nifty and Nifty. Mid Cap Nifty all the 4 days, and on Thursday it will run as Nifty. So this also has been forward tested and the results looks very good. It has been simulated on StockMock also for quite a long period, and results are good. AW118 has been doing reasonably okay, but I plan to change this strategy later on, maybe after a month or 2 months, by the strategy which I mentioned, that basket strategy. If that performance is better than this, then that will get replaced. AW121 also there is change, like it was doing one lot of Bank Nifty trading, but the results again was not good. So logic also has undergone some changes, and now instead of 1.20 lakhs, it will be a 3 lakhs margin strategy, and it can go up to it will start with 2 lots of Bank Nifty, but depending upon the market movement, it will take it can go up to 4 lots, and of course when the additional lots come, they will come with the hedge. So the margin requirement will be 3 lakhs at any given point of time. So this is the changes. I also mentioned stop losses against each. So 27,000 is the maximum loss if on a given day all the 12 strategy hits the maximum stop loss. That is not going to happen. It has never happened that all the strategy hits full stop loss on the same day. So at portfolio level, if we see the daily loss, daily loss नहीं होगा, मतलब on a given bad day, what could be the loss, maximum loss? As per the experience for last 4 years, this is around 0.7 to 0.8% of your deployed margin on really bad day. Like if it is 21 lakhs 50,000 portfolio into 0.8, let us take on higher side, 0.8%. So 17,000 we can expect on a really bad day the loss. Okay, and that also I feel it's on higher side, or conservatively I am taking, because reaching 0.8% happens very rarely. And the MDD, the maximum long-term DD, what we have seen is 2.5% over a period of 4 years, which is very good actually. So I hope this does not breaks down, go down more, like more than 2.5%. So this is the about the strategies and what we can expect, and what could be the maximum risk, and what are the changes. I also will later on make a list of the strategy depending upon the margin one has. Like if somebody has 1 lakh, what he should do. If somebody has 5 lakhs, what he should do. My recommendation. Otherwise, I don't recommend individual strategies because we are a portfolio trader. But everybody cannot have 20 lakhs or 21 lakhs. So I will give my suggestion. Ultimately, the client should take a decision seeing the shared code and review the performance before deploying it live. We don't like to do marketing of the strategies, screenshot posting in the groups and all. My feeling is that as long as the client is not comfortable with the strategy through shared code or listening from others, he should not do the deployment. Okay, and now since we have a mix of expiry only and daily strategies, so now we have 103 as expiry strategy, 104 as expiry strategy, 106 as expiry strategy, and 113 as expiry strategy. So we have 4 expiry strategies, and they have entirely different logic. So purpose of doing multiple or 4 strategies for expiry is same, that we have diversified them logic wise, because expiries has been really tough because of spikes and all. So it has been done keeping those things into mind. Everybody does not have to deploy all 4 or 3. So that can be discussed, and one can take a decision based on the capital risk appetite. And because expiry is a double-edged sword, basically it can give you very good return, and it also takes SL within minutes of trade entry, or even if your profit is running at 2000 and this 2000 when it becomes minus 3000, nobody knows on expiries, especially the indices like BF4, Sensex, Bankex, and in NST it is Fin Nifty, the kind of spikes we have into it. So this is now I will like to touch about this basket strategy. See, this strategy will trade with uh, 4 to 6 lots. Okay, it will have into it the non-directional component. It will have directional component as well. It will have one expiry strategy into it. So these three will definitely be there. In addition to that, there will be it will have one more load for the other logic also, which I'll share later on. In addition to that, the strategy, all the logics loads will exit before 3 or at 3, and at 301 we will deploy the entire margin of the strategy on 301 expiry strategies. In this 3 p.m. expiry strategy, why we can deploy higher margin? Because the risk is limited. I will say that 1000 rupees also per X we cannot lose. Okay, and sometimes we gain big. We gain 1500 also on a good day, and the strategy, this 3 p.m. strategy, definitely does good when the entire day has been volatile. Since when the day is volatile, the premiums remain high, and at 3 p.m. we get good premium to sell. Otherwise, we have if it's a calm day like day before yesterday, we did not get the premium. Okay, like in case of Nifty, we will get some 8 rupees, 6 rupees premium. But I have also seen that on a volatile day, at 3 p.m. in Bank Nifty, someday we have got 60, 70, 80 rupees premium each side, and by 328 both the premiums were 0 or within 10 rupees. So this is the chance we take in this strategy. Chance, I will say, because we know that the loss could not be much in this, and gain on it will not happen daily. The gain also, if somebody is expecting that it will happen daily, it will not happen. It will mostly remain flattish days, plus minus 200, 100. So this will people will say that what is this? It is 100 rupees, 200 rupees. It happens that way only. We are only using the free margin. We are not using the full day margin. Okay, so that is the benefit of this basket strategy. I will not be deploying this on live auto at the moment. I will deploy offline, and will share the shared code as well of the offline also, so that people who are interested, they can track it, and if they get comfort, they can give the feedback also for improvement. So that way we will go on this for a month at least. Any suggestions any day on this is welcome. Now, other than this, let us talk about a little bit about MCX also. Since MCX, I have given a message in my group also that MCX trading is not the same like it used to be when we started in August 2022. We used to have in the expiry starting, we used to have around 550 to 600 rupees premium put together, both sides, C and PE. But today that premium is hardly 350 to 400. So those premiums have vanished. We used to have 600 points premium. There was some decay every day. Since now the starting premiums are so less, and we have 20 days, day, night, morning to 3 also, and this decay of 350 points has to happen on the entire period, and we are trading only 4-5 hours of the day. So we are not, it's not like theta trading. Some people feel there is no decay today. It's not supposed to happen. How we make money is that the crude gives sudden move and then calms down, and it's a game of timing actually. You will see that there are people in the market, the strategy maker, for them the strategy is like just sell the crude straddle at 330, 335, 340, and that's it. The strategy is done. Not in our case. Like if I show you the example of last month, this is an MCX. MCX. Okay. So if you see here, this is July data. July, if somebody is trading crude, has not been an easy month. There has been 5-6 days continuous stop loss hitting for the pure straddle seller around expiry, 3-4 days before expiry, and after expiry also there was a streak of 3 days continuous full stop loss. But in our case, the purpose is not to make money from MCX. MCX trading is intended to do as much as so that it can we can bear the expenses of NSE plus MCX for the month. Like agar 23,000 we have made, this much only will be our expenses for NSE and MCX brokerage plus taxes and cess and STT etc. So that is the purpose. We made 23,000, that is around 1%, but majority of creators and super creators have lost. Nobody to be pointed here. Anybody who has just done the straddle has lost substantially or have ended flat. Yesterday, if you take the example of yesterday, we lost around 1,600 rupees on the 4 strategies. What happened with others? That all the strategies which entered and then they went to full stop loss. So what is the use of those strategies? When there will be a calm day, everybody will make profit. Even this strategy will make profit. But when we cannot avoid the loss. Avoiding more loss also is a profit. If this was to be allowed, so my stop loss, loss yesterday on crude would have been 6,800 because 1,750 is or 7,000 के करीब होता, but वो नहीं है, 1,400 रुपये है. Rest of the straddlers I will call them, have ended with 10,000, 5,000, 7,000 kind of loss yesterday. So that is the purpose. We may not earn big. We don't want to earn big on MCX, but we don't want to lose big. That is sure. If there is no trading on a given day or for 2 days, it will not enter the trade. Okay, this is about crude. If I go back to okay, so these strategies are free to use. The stop loss is around 1,700, and the margin we know. There is a directional strategy as well, which I have disabled for time being because of this kind of moves, because it goes up and comes down immediately. So not enough time for the directional to work. We will use it, start it, but not at the moment. And of course, crude strategies, Algoways is not charging any kind of profit sharing. So please deploy them on your risk and keeping the points which I just mentioned, that what is the expectation of crude strategies, and keeping the point in mind which I just mentioned, that the crude trading is no more as it used to be couple of years back or maybe 1 year back. So let us accept that, understand that, and then only we cannot afford to lose in MCX. Big loss तो will happen, but वो नहीं है कि हम बड़ा loss में कर लें, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. Crude trading is primarily, first thing is not to lose, second thing earn something which can take care of our trading expense for the month for NSE as well. In addition to NFO and MCX mainstream strategies, we have developed certain complementary or supplementary, whatever you can call them. It's not complementary yet, it is supplementary strategies other than main strategies, which runs later in the day. And 3 p.m. strategy like AWS2, it will be a free margin. I have mentioned 1.2 lakhs, but if somebody is doing trading for the whole day, his entire margin will be free at 3, and so it's a zero margin strategy literally. 1 p.m. expiry strategy also again. When we start trading on the day, and if the day is volatile, there will be some strategy which would have hit stop loss or exited with some loss, or on a good day exited in profit. So 1 o'clock also sometimes, maybe 50% of the time, the margin becomes available from the given margin. So this also can fall in the category of zero margin strategy at least 50% of the time. But of course we have to keep the margin, or keep a track that if some strategy is exited and the margin has become free, then he can activate his strategy. Basket strategy just discussed, it is not live as of now. It will be under testing for a month, and as I mentioned, feedback given will be most welcome. And then we'll go. I am expecting this strategy to do very well. इसमें एक एडवांटेज ये भी होगा कि अगर आपके पास 5 लाख का ही मार्जिन है, देन यू डोंट हैव टू गो फॉर रिटेल प्लान और एनीथिंग. यू कैन जस्ट डिप्लॉय वो सबसे छोटा प्लान जो होता है 300 वाला स्टार्टर प्लान, वन स्ट्रेटजी एंड दैट्स इट. सो दैट विल बी वन एडवांटेज. हालांकि वो सेविंग बहुत बड़ा नहीं होता है, बट फिर भी ठीक है. And one more strategy will start from tomorrow, that is 1DT strategy. जो 103 में हमने एक लोट 1DT एंड एक लोट 0DT है. तो people who don't like to, and many people don't like to trade expiries because of the spikes and these injections in the premiums. So they like to go trade 1DTE. So उस 103 का 1DTE portion will be a separate strategy as well, which if somebody wants to trade only 1DTE, he can. So this was it from my side. I hope certain things will be clear, and if there is something else more than this clarification needed, can be contacted through Telegram group or directly. 9310893958 is the WhatsApp number to contact. Sorry, just finished. And I wish all the best, because last 2 months has been tough, and people who treat MCX as a mainstream trading and deploy full margin, takes full SL, for them it has been even more tough. Okay, so I hope that going forward, August onwards, we have some good profitable days. Of course, there is सेबी का भी तलवार लटका हुआ है on FNO trading, so we have to see those challenges also, whatever comes. But we cannot control something which is not in our hand. So let us focus on the thing which are in our hand, and that is one best thing which we can do in such market is not to lose big. That is in our hand. How much we can earn, it depends on discipline, strategy, and once we have arrested the maximum loss or controlled the losses, then market will definitely reward us. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Thank you.